Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Bear-Eberhardt and I'm going to take just a quick moment here to show you how to create a true or false question in your Carmen course. Go ahead and log into Carmen at carmen.osu.edu. Select the course in which you want to create the test question. And once you've selected the course, you'll see the home page, much like what I have here. Next, you're going to click on Activities. Then click Quizzes. Once you're in here, you're going to click on the question library because we are going to put the question in a test bank. That way later, when it's time for you to create your quiz, you can simply select the question from the test bank and it makes it much easier to be able to randomize your questions. So to create your true or false question, simply click on the Go button and then select True or False Question. Once you are in here, we are going to now create our question. Start off by giving it a title. If you give it a title based on what the content of the question is, it will make it much easier for you when it comes time to select the question when you're setting up the quiz. Okay, so you can see that I've now added in a title. And next I need to select how many points this question is going to be worth. I can always go back in and change this question at another, or the point value at another point in time, so for now I'm just going to leave it as 1. I can tell Carmen what the level of difficulty is. This can help later in the randomizing selection of the types of questions that will go into my quiz, but if I don't care about it, I can simply leave it at 1 and not worry about it. Next, I must enter my test question. Okay, so you can see now that I have entered in my test question. Since this is true or false, I need to be sure to make my question a statement, and then my students will tell me whether that statement is true or false. If I wanted to, I could add in an image. If, for example, I wanted to include a picture of Urban Meyer, I could add in a picture by clicking on Add a File. And then I need to make sure that my computer is selected so that I can pull the picture file off of my computer. Then I'll click Upload. At this point, I will then select where the picture file is saved, and I can double click it, and I can see that the picture is showing there, and then I can click Done. I will see that the JPEG file is right there. If I upload a picture for anything, I need to make sure to add in some sort of description so that the students know what that picture is if they have a disability that does not allow them to view the picture. Okay, so now you can see that I have added in a very brief description of what that picture is. Next, I need to tell Carmen how I want the answers to be enumerated. So if I click on this down arrow, I can then select whether I want ABC, Roman numerals, or numbers. Next, I need to tell Carmen how I want those answers to appear. Do I want them vertically, horizontally, or in a drop-down menu? Next, then you can see that true or false are the default answers. And I need to tell Carmen which one is the correct answer. And to do so, I simply need to make the weight 100. That is not a point value, rather that is a percentage. Which percentage of the point value is that answer worth? To make it a correct answer, you simply give it 100%. To make it an incorrect answer, you can give it just a 0. You can give your students feedback on the answer that they selected. This would be a standard feedback that you would not be able to go in and adjust for each and every individual student. But it is nice for the students to know if they've selected the incorrect answer, what was the correct answer and why. Okay, so now you have seen that I've entered in a couple of feedback selections for my students. If they were to select true, they would simply receive a feedback that says wonderful. If they selected false, however, I have provided them a little more feedback with what the correct answer is, and then where they could go to find more information about that and correct that for future tests or for their future knowledge. Obviously, since this is not a real question, I just put in kind of a sample of if this was something that came out of their textbook, for example. Next, I can give my students question hints. They will see this when they go in to answer the questions. I could expand the feedback as well. At this point, if I'm satisfied with my question and answers, I can click Save and Add New if I want to just go directly into adding another question. Or if I was done for now, I could click Save and it enters it into the test bank, and we can see it appear right here. That is how you enter in a true or false question. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me, Sarah Bear-Eberhardt, or Joni Tornwall for assistance with this. Thank you.